Welcome to Joe and the Phoenix. I am Ijoma, but you can call me Joe. I am the torchbearer of reflection, and I bring peace to those in pain and frustration. The Phoenix is a mythical being, one that emerges from its ashes of the past and blazes into glory in the present. A universal bird of eternal life and success, joy and fulfillment. And this is a perfect metaphor for our guest who, for her protection, I will call the Alpha Phoenix. She has been kind enough to share her journey from the ashes of her past so that you too may burn away your past and exist today, moving forward, in the pleasure, resplendence, and glory of who you truly are. Hello, Alpha Phoenix. Are you there?
Yes, how are you?
Awesome. So it's been a while since we've spoken. Tell me, how are you feeling now?
I think it's mostly because I got bad news from work, so that brought me down. And it seems like everything's so sensitive when I get bad news. My mood just kind of drops, and then I get that like negative thoughts and feelings and emotions. But it's still a little bumpy.
Well, you shouldn't hit yourself over the head for that. Even though we strive to exist in a state of perfect joy, we all have our ups and downs. And if what is bringing you down is as the circumstances you're facing, you don't have to worry about that. What you have to understand is you've had a long history of thinking negatively. So as you now emerge from that and replace those habits with positive affirmations, developing a consistent habit of focusing on best case scenarios with the exercises we gave you, gradually the effects of your past negative thinking will slowly fade away. What's most important for you is that you do not allow yourself to be overwhelmed by any negative residual reality that you're experiencing right now. I know it's a tough call, but as long as you remain consistent with your positive visualizations and exercises, slowly but surely your circumstances will improve. You must not allow yourself to dwell too much on negative things that happen. Because remember, any negative thing that happens in your reality now is as a result of years of past negative thinking. But
Yes.
gradually, as you do the exercises every morning and every evening, which is what I hope you're doing.
Yes, but I'm struggling with staying up. So every time I start listening to the exercises or when you have me listen to, I just, which is a good thing. I fall asleep, and then it's a good thing because it's hard for me to fall asleep.
Mm-hmm.
But then also, I just keep on not listening to the whole thing, and then at the end, I would like to listen to what it says, but I always end up falling asleep.
And that's really important.
And
It's very important
and
you.
other
Yeah, go ahead.
and other times when I do, let's say like if it's like during the day and I'm sitting up, or if I'm not too tired or sleeping, I listen to it. I feel that I can't focus. So my mind starts wandering, and I start thinking of other things, and I could never get to the end to hear the end of the exercises.
So what happens? Do you when your mind wanders and then you fall asleep, or your mind wanders and you stop the process in the middle?
Both.
Aha.
Well, my mind starts wandering. No, I don't stop it. I continue listening, but my mind kind of comes back, and then it just kind of goes away. It drifts away sometimes as well.
Yes. We're going to have to escalate you to the physical mirror portal. Okay? Because what is happening here is you are not allowing yourself to fortify your familiarity with your limitless self. And that's what listening to those affirmations does. Okay? So we're going to have to get you familiar with the physical mirror portal so that we can infuse the reality of who you really are. And that is necessary to counter the misconceptions that have caused you so much pain in the past. So, because take for example, me personally, sometimes I don't have the time to get in front of a mirror portal or set up the assembly for that. So what I instead do is do what you're doing. But out of every 5 times I do it, maybe once or twice I fall asleep, and that's okay. But from what I'm hearing from you, it looks like out of every 10 times you do it, you're falling asleep like 9 times. Am I correct?
Yeah, basically.
Aha.
Basically, I mean, the first day I stayed up,
Okay.
but then lately, I just end up falling asleep.
And that's a good thing too, you see, because your mind is exhausted from years of trauma. So it's welcoming this opportunity during the countdown phase of the meditation to get some rest. And that is really good. Unfortunately, you are not exposing yourself to the framework of your truth, your true self, your true, glorious, magnificent, and limitless self. Okay? And you're not doing it enough. And that is why these negative thoughts keep on creeping back, and you have no subconscious counter to them. But that's okay, it's nothing to worry about. I've dealt with this thousands of times with several clients, and the solution is to start with the physical mirror portal to reinforce that message of who you really are. Remember, we're not deceiving ourselves, we're just reintroducing ourselves to who we are. So it sounds, I hear some sounds, sounds like you're driving. Are you on the road?
Yes, I am.
Aha, okay, that's fine. So what will happen is when you get to your destination, we will set up a mirror portal, temporary one, and then we will go through the exercises. And what I will have you do is you will now combine the physical mirror assembly and the exercise with the internal mirror which you're doing now. That way we guarantee you get the best of both worlds. You will experience the physical observation of a reality where you are in your ideal state. And by that observation, you will exchange this reality, which you're not entirely satisfied with that glorious truth which you have selected. And when we do that, we will now also combine it with the internal mirror, which you likely will still fall asleep. But the fact is, you will be resting your mind and infusing yourself with the truth of the glorious, wonderful God's creation that you are. Okay?
Okay.
No, my pleasure, my pleasure. I also remember you mentioned you were with family. Is that correct?
Yes.
Aha. So how was your experience with your family? Was it as traumatic as it has been in the past?
Actually, it was a lot more calmer. I felt more at peace around them, more calmer. I'm not sure if it's because I had talked to them many times as far as like just being in peace, sometimes I just experience kind of like drama around me and stuff like that, and And this time it just felt a little bit more like just peaceful and not too much chaos, basically, going around. Um, so it was a lot more calmer this time, and I didn't get any feelings like feeling anxious around them. So that was a good thing this time.
That, my dear, is progress. You see, part of the commands that we discussed in our initial session was the opportunity for you to forgive, which it appears you have. Because if people have offended you and betrayed you, and you can forgive them, you experience instantaneous peace. And that you achieve by giving the command to the subconscious to forgive. And because you've forgiven, you've been able to experience a more pleasant relationship with them. And that's, believe it or not, is progress. So you are moving in the right direction. You're doing fine. The only thing we're going to correct is we're going to expose you to more sessions of who you truly are, the glorious person you are, and we're going to negate negative thinking. And we are also, most important of all, going to enforce the silence command, where you will silence your mind and not allow it to dwell on negative things that have no business being thought about in your present and in your future. Sound like a plan? Awesome. Is there anything else you would like to share with us? Any other incidents or any other concerns?
No, no, not at the moment.
I have a confession to make. I flipped through your Instagram and I saw you at a very lovely party with lovely hats and
Oh,
dresses and things. You looked great there.
yeah, thank you. I actually feel, it's been a long time that I haven't felt happy. I was at the event and I was very happy.
All right.
So I just feel that I haven't had a life, and it just felt nice to step out, and I know that it was a great event, so that made me also happy that I was around fun crowds, and so it definitely felt better. I felt better that day. Um, the next day, I was kind of neutral feeling. I wasn't feeling down or I wasn't like super happy, nothing like that. It was just kind of neutral.
Okay.
But it made me feel better just being out, and it just kind of felt like I had a life, because I feel that I don't have a life, that I don't do anything. But it was a nice feeling that I feel a little bit of life, and I was actually, smiling, meeting people. So yes, that was a nice day.
That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. So it looks like a combination of the feelings you have now are either you feel neutral or you feel better, correct?
Yes, on Friday I feel better.
Good. You see, neutral is great because neutral means your mind is silent. That means
Right.
you
So
have
yeah.
yeah, that means you have silenced your mind to the things that take you below neutral. So it's if you are staying either neutral or you're feeling better, that is exceptional progress. There are clients I have had that have for decades, I'm talking 20 years, have felt nothing but negative. So if you are feeling, after what we've been through, I remember we've just been doing these exercises, which you haven't even been doing completely, and you've just been doing them for about a week and a half, if not 2 weeks, and already all you feel is either neutral or better. Trust me, I know it's hard to see things from the inside looking out, but me looking at you from the outside looking in, I am so delighted. And I can guarantee you, you have made a lot of progress. And the beauty of it is you haven't even done the exercises as efficiently as is required. And yet, you are either neutral or feeling better, that's a great thing. And here's the beauty of it. The more that your mind is either neutral or feeling better, the more your circumstances will mirror that moving forward. The reality you experience is a delayed reflection of the state of mind within. And so, moving forward, you're going to find it's going to get to a period where things will just be neutral or good. And then, as we do the exercises more and you feel better more and more every day, you're going to be having not only feeling good, but you're going to be having wonderful synchronistic experiences. We are made in the image of God, and the image of God is that which is a creator. The life you live, the reality you experience, is a reflection of what you feel inside, of who you are inside, or who you've accepted you are inside. And now that you're slowly reconnecting with the you that has emerged from the ashes of the past, your reality slowly but surely will begin to reflect that glory of God and victory in you, now and forevermore.
Awesome.
Awesome. All right, you're on the freeway. I want to make sure safety is a priority, and I want to make sure you get to where you're going safely. So I'll let you focus on the road, and when you do settle down at your destination, I would like you to find the time for us to do the physical portion, so we can make sure 100% that you infuse the truth of who you are within. Does that sound like a plan?
Sounds good.
All
Okay.
right. Thank you very much. I'm going to hang up right now and let you go.
Okay.
Take care. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is Joe and the Phoenix. As you can clearly see, she's been doing these exercises for a week and a half. She has been depressed for years, but now she's resuming the exercises, and she hasn't even been doing them correctly. However, all she feels is either neutral or better. So imagine what it would be for you if you do follow my instructions to the letter consistently, using the full power of the physical and internal mirrors. Imagine how much pain you can remove from your life, and how you are able to align with God's universal promise of limitless abundance and possibilities. If this resonates with you in any shape, fashion, or form, be sure to book a call with me so we can see if our programs are a good fit for you. And if it behooves you to extend your awareness to the realms that I'm talking about, sign up for our webinar. We have a whole different world of perspective to show you, where life, possibilities, joy, satisfaction, fulfillment are in your hands. A gift from God to you moving forward. Peace and blessings.